So my story of the morning after begins, like many of them, on the evening previous. I had a date. I was about 20 years old. This was very exciting. I had a date. I was about 20. You may think, so what? Everyone who's 20 has dates. I didn't. This was an exciting occurrence. I was obviously younger than I am now, and so excited, totally lost, full of energy and dreams and excitement. I just had no idea what to do or where to put myself. I was in big trouble. But I had a date, and this was good news. I was driving at the time a 2001 Chevy Cavalier, which features prominently in this story. She asked me to come to her house, which was, this is in Arizona, a short distance, 25 miles away. Now in Arizona, it generally takes, if you're driving in an automobile, it takes about a minute per mile, because you can usually go about 60 miles an hour wherever you're going. It's not like out here where it's 25 miles away, it takes 90 minutes. So she asked me to come to her house to play Final Fantasy on the PlayStation 2. This was a very exciting date. There was a living person who wanted, for our first date, to go to her house and play my favorite video game series. This is a real person who is alive still. So I was very excited. I said, yes, I will drive from where I live, Sedona, beautiful town, to where you live, Cornville, real name, Cornville, Cornville. Evidently, there was an accent problem, and they wanted to call it Cohenville. I don't know if that's apocryphal, but that's what the people of Cornville believe about the name of their town. So I needed gas to get there. So I take my 2001 Chevy Cavalier. I go to the local Giant gas station. They do call them gas stations. Giant out there. There's the Giant grocery store out here. Great grocery store. I'm filling up the car. I'm so excited to go on this date that I take the nozzle off, I put it in the tank, I fill up the tank. This was, years ago, so it was something like $9 to fill up the car. I get in the car and I drive away with the nozzle in the side of the car. Because I hear this like scraping sound, I'm like, oh no, I have this date and I'm gonna go to prison for blowing up a gas station. I had no idea what was gonna happen, right? Because if the nozzle comes off, surely the gas station will explode in a giant fireball and I'll be on the hook for mass murder. So I run into the Giant gas station and I say, gas station attendant, I am so sorry, but I have a date and I think I've ruined your gas station. He said, don't worry about it, it's fine, we have insurance. Fill out a very brief index-sized card form and go on your way. Oh, okay, good. So I drive to Cornville. In the night, we play Final Fantasy for a little bit, and then we made out.
All right.
I know, right? This is more of like a 9 p.m., 10 p.m. story. We're doing it at 7:45. We made out through the evening. Not only was this somebody who wanted to play Final Fantasy with me, this was someone who said, what if I made out at you? I said, this is a great idea. This is a very exciting time to be alive. We made out through the evening into the morning. Get up in the morning. Easter Sunday. Brunch with the family. Mother had reservations. We were all there. My older brother, my two younger sisters, all the boyfriends and girlfriends, and my father. We're all going to brunch on Easter Sunday. I get up, I think, well, it's 25 miles. If I drive faster, I can get there in 18 minutes. Because we're still making out, and I don't want it to stop. Because there hasn't been a time before where someone's like, I want to make out with you. It's like, I know if this stops, no one's ever going to want to make out with me again. And I love my mother, but this is more important right now. So we keep making out. And I'm pushing it, and I'm pushing it, and I'm pushing it. And it's like the reservation's in 8 minutes. I'm like, okay. I'm going to get in the car, one last smooch, and then I'm going to drive my 2001 Chevy Cavalier the 25 minutes from Cornville to Sedona. Now, in the interim, Cornville, evidently it was a large inland sea in that whole area, so there's a lot of limestone and other parts, this pink clay, and there's a winding Beaver Creek. They cut a very twisty, twirly, curvy, wurvy road, very scenic, but not very good for driving at high speed. So I get in the 2001 Chevy Cavalier, and I think, I can take this turn at 70 miles an hour. This will be fine, because Mother has reservations, and we cannot disappoint Mother. So I'm flying around these corners, and it's going pretty well. And then I go, one corner and went sideways. Up! Like, up! Thankfully not into the ravine, but up the side of the cliff, this way. And I'm like, oh, I'm 70 miles an hour and the car's going up sideways. So it's staying on the right orientation. We didn't flip over, we just went straight up sideways at 70 miles an hour. By we, I mean just me in the car. And the tires, all the tires exploded, and then we came right back down and smashed. I'm like, oh no! I'm gonna be late for brunch! So I call the girl. She comes and she picks me up. Good news, we go back to her place, we make out some more. Bad news, I call Mother, Mother, I'm not coming to brunch. Ooh, she's still mad about it. But the makeouts were so solid, I was like, you know what, I've got to marry this girl. And then we did get married. And then we got divorced.